All right, we're getting going here at Michigan. Race 12 on the season. My name's Adam. Thanks for checking out the video. We're starting 8th here. Rusty Wallace right there. We'll take a look at the points when the race starts. Yeah, we're moving away from all the broadcasts and just getting down to the nitty-gritty here. We'll talk about that during the race as well. Need a good just like we did at well, good start here. We need to do what we did at Charlotte, where we laid back. That was Charlotte, right, or Dover? I think it was Charlotte, where we laid back and we're able to stay right with them. But this might not be the best track to try this out at because they just get a crazy jump here. But we're going to see how it goes. I put up the race analysis there with the title, with the race title. 30 laps. We'll talk about that as well. All right, we're laying back. We're going. I'm full throttle here. No, I'm not. Now I am. Okay. That's not bad. It could have been much worse. I needed Ricky Rudd to lay off on the top line there, and he doesn't want to, so we're just gonna dive down here. Wasn't the safest, probably pissed off Dale Jarrett there in the green car, but whatever. What did he say, the leader's pitting now? Oh, wow. Big wreck here. I wonder if that was a bottleneck that we caused. Cautions are on. We have a random caution. I didn't even hear the call out. All I heard was the leader is pitting, which it wasn't the leader. And that car is still on pit road. Stanley Smith never started the race, I guess. All right, points are tight. Here comes Alan Kulwicki on the bottom line. He's going to pass us here. The points race is just crazy tight, and it's going to be tight the rest of the season. I'm trying to remember. I was away from the game for a couple days. I didn't look at the points before this race. I think Bill Elliott has surpassed Alan Kulwicki. And we really can't afford to have bad races. There are too many cars that are going to be battling for the points championship. But yeah, as I said, 30 laps here, and it's on fuel, and it's an adjusted fuel window like we've been doing. Even though it's not a short track, because we're running 40% races now, we had to adjust it because we were going to only get one pit stop. They would pit around lap 46 to 50 and that'd be it, but now we're at 30 laps, so 30 and 60. We got 2 pit stops. I've become enamored with getting those 2 pit stops in these races now. All right, we got another car on pit road. Jimmy Spencer. Jeff Bodine's a lap down. So I'm guessing those guys were all involved in that, whatever happened right there. Oh, Rusty Wallace is going into the There's the yellow. Holy cow. Rusty Wallace and Ernie Irvin got into something. We might have lost Rusty Wallace. He disappeared. He disappeared into the infield. I don't know what happened to him. We'll check that out. But first, we're going to see if we're getting pit stops here. Michigan, there's a look at Rusty Wallace's tire marks there. We're Michigan. There's a chance of them bunching up on cautions and whatnot, so we have to be careful and get out of the racing line. Oh, big dramatic move here. They're all pitting. Davey Allison isn't. Morgan Shepherd is up there. Looks like he is not pitting either. But since this is a two-stop, hang on. 74 to go. If you pit now, you still have to pit twice more. We are staying out. Looks like Stanley Smith is back in the race. Number 49 down there. I was just looking at all the replays. And I probably didn't show that. Just a lot of chaos early in the race. We had Stanley Smith just drop off in the pace lap. And then as we went green, Jimmy Spencer's engine blew. And that set the field scrambling. And then because of all that, there was a bunch-up effect. And Jeff Bodine got put up into the wall by Greg Sachs, I think. And with the starting grids and stuff, if we have an early wreck, I might not be able to show it in real time. And then also we had the Rusty Wallace thing, which they just went 4 wide. Ernie Irvin made a big move going into 1 there, and then they were 4 wide and couldn't hold it. And we'll see what happens to Rusty Wallace here. Okay, we're going to be going green here. Tires, I think, we're fine. But it will be pronounced, the difference, when these cars have, 10 laps of fresher tires. Their tires will be 10 laps fresher than ours. I got to come up with a consistent way of saying that kind of thing. Man, we'll probably be pitting lap 32. We're probably saving some fuel here. And we just have to watch what the AI does here. As far as, Davey Allison, we'll see.
Get ready now.
I mean, we can't just sit around waiting to see when he pits. I mean, we'll just have to remember around lap 30, when we see some cars pitting, we'll have to pit as well.
Green, green, green.
Didn't get a good jump there at all. But no problem. We've lost Rusty Wallace and Dale Jarrett. They have DNF'd. Dale Jarrett, in whatever, in terms of our points battle, but Rusty Wallace, wow. But he's just one of many cars that we're going to be battling, so we can't really take a sigh of relief on that. They're 4 wide again behind us. Looks like they survived it though. And after this race, I'm going to have to check Jimmy Spencer's ratings. Reliability and whatnot, because that's his second DNF in 3 races. He DNF'd at Charlotte. So we'll have to check that out. Like I said, Stanley Smith is back in the race here. I think he's just slow to begin with. I don't think he didn't incur any damage. He's just slow. We passed Jeff, although Jeff Bodine is creeping back on us here on the bottom line. He was involved in an earlier wreck, and I thought he was going to be a slow car here, and he still might be. I don't know. Time will tell. All right, good. Just as we made this move on Stanley Smith, Morgan Shepherd's making a move on Davey Allison. We need them to race side by side if we have any chance of catching them here now, especially that we're on our own. What a wild start to this race. We may have to wait for some help to catch up to these guys. They're getting closer. I think we're going to be okay. But yeah, you know, as far as the broadcast packages and stuff, I think it's a cool thing to do maybe for the first race of each broadcast in the season. But I think I just got too married to the fact of making every race like that when it's just a chore. Like it's enjoyable to make the graphics. I obviously, if I didn't enjoy it, I wouldn't be making those graphics, and I wouldn't be editing the videos and making them, you know, resemble old races. But when it goes from being fun to being a chore, that's when you got to reassess. And that's what it's become. You know, I've still enjoyed it, and you can tell I put attention to detail in certain stuff. But I just have to reassess all that because I want to give good races, be enthusiastic during the races, and I don't want to lose that. I don't want to lose that pop of enthusiastic racing when, you know, the whole race I'm thinking about, man, after this I gotta go find all those replays and go make all their driver bugs and put their name up on the screen when they show their car. Just a lot. Earnhardt pitted, so he's got tires. See if we can lead a lap here. We didn't get it there. I think we'll have it here though. A good 3 and 4. We're going to lead this puppy. There we go. Two races in a row we've led a lap. Might be a record for us. Let's not be surprised when those cars that put on tires start overtaking us here. All right, took a bad turn 3. Here comes Davey Allison. I think I skipped 4 or 5 laps there.
You're up top, 3 wide, inside. Still there.
Got to be careful about pinching them, just like we were careful at Dover.
Inside.
We got to give them room. They give us room, especially coming out of 2. Actually, the whole way through 1 and 2. We have to be... The track's big. We have room. We're going to be caught in no man's land here around, you know, whenever we have to pit here. Sometime near lap 30. Because we might have 10 laps there where we're down a lap. And we're sitting there high-fiving about Rusty Wallace, but a caution comes out and we're screwed. And in retrospect, thinking that way, we probably should have pitted. But if this goes green the rest of the way, we're fine. And we do have a random caution laying low somewhere. Now I'm nervous. Thinking about this random caution that's probably going to pop up when we're a lap down. Nice. This is good. This is good racing here. Nice flow to the race. Nice speeds with the AI. All right, we're 3 wide. We're going to be very shortly. That's fine. Getting nervous now about this random caution because I think we're pitting in the next 2 laps. All right, Earnhardt's moving up. I think Allison's pitting. There he goes. So we have to pit next time by. Just staying on an even keel with the AI in their fuel windows. I do not have a good feeling about the random caution. Or I was in the replay for a bunch. I was in the replay a bunch, checking stuff out. I might have flown then.
Keep it under 55.
We'll see.
Keep it under 4,000 in seconds. Watch that speed now. Keep it on 4,000 in seconds.
Let's remember where our pit stall is here. That's probably the worst pit. That's probably the worst pit road entry I've ever seen. It feels like this is the slowest pit stop of all time.
Go, go, go.
16.7. What's that about?
4,000 in seconds. Okay, you're clear of pit lane.
Well, the good news is they have to pit again here in 5 laps. The AI does. So if this random caution can hold off until then, we're in good shape. But we'll see if we made the right call or the wrong call. Pitting earlier.
You're racing the car in front.
We didn't have any damage. That was the longest pit stop I've seen.
Outside. He's low.
35th place is not a good number.
Outside.
We just had awful everything on that pit stop. Big bucks, no whammies. No random cautions. All right, we got pitters. And those are probably those guys, because that was what? Nah, I don't know. Let's just focus on what's in front of us. Which is Bobby Hillin. Man, we lost a lot of time. Davey Allison, we lost 4.5 seconds. Big damage. I think it was Rick Mast on whoever was going into the pits right there. Let's be careful. We don't know Bobby Hillin's situation. If he's pitting or what. We'll carry an excellent speed drafting with him. Hell, random caution, let's not get a real caution either.
Outside. Stay low. The leader's pitting now. Clear.
All right, leaders pitting now. Might not be all the leaders. We might not be out of the woods yet. I mean, we've handled this as well as we could. As well as we could have. We've managed this pretty well. Keeping our speeds up while they were pitting, and we're with Alan Kolwicki. So we're with a fast car here. We're going to overtake him here, though. And he'll eventually catch up to us, most likely.
You're now in the top 20. Keep low. Clear. That car's a lap down.
Now, all told, well, see, that probably wasn't a good strategy. Oh, look out. Kyle Petty just got destroyed.
Race back to the line. Clear. We got trouble in turn 3. Pit road is closed.
As long as we're on the lead lap, which we are, we're good.
Okay, we're under caution. Catch up to the end of the pacing line.
I hope Kyle Petty's okay.
49
Holy
cars
crap.
in the top 10.
Yep. Yeah, Cal Petty was merging back onto the track. And Morgan Shepherd just... Oh, man. He's going to be done for the day. All right, we're going to be going green with 37 laps to go at the line. I've made a note to increase the pace speed at Michigan. Almost 2-minute laps here under caution. Update here. Obviously lost Kyle Petty. Steven Smith. What? Stanley Smith, 6 laps down. Jeff Bodine, 2 laps down. Morgan Shepherd pitted because of that damage, and he might be slow now. I mean, we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Get ready now. Going green.
But that's it. Now we're going to lay back. And once we get racing again, we got to talk pit strategy.
Green, green, green.
Man, if I can time that, we're in good shape if I can time that. Better. Let's be careful. I see 4 wide up here.
Clear. Outside. Still there.
Here we go.
The yellow flag is out. Let's go. Race
Oh, Kowicki got connect. Yes. Well, I mean,
on the back straight. That car's a lap down.
yeah. Kowicki got collected there. We're doing some more 2-minute caution laps here.
Cars are everywhere on the back straight. Pit road is closed.
We always get a big one at Michigan.
Okay, we're under caution. Catch up to the end of the pacing line. Stay behind the 5
Now,
car.
I got news for you. I think we can pit here, and then all we have left is a splash and go with 6 to go. We haven't used up our tires here at all on these caution laps. Look at all this. This is the most I've seen. I haven't seen the wreck yet. Holy cow. But let's take care of what's in front of us right now, which is a full pit stop, and then we're gonna be going green here with probably 32 to go, and with the fuel window at 30. This is the right move. I'm sorry the AI isn't as smart as we are. But a lot of cars are pitting behind us too.
Keep it
This
under
is the right
55.
move.
Keep it under 4,000 in second. Past the 89 car. The pace cars on the front stretch.
This is absolutely the right move. Alan Kowicki here on pit road.
Remember, don't pass the stop sign at the end of pit road. The pace cars in turn 1.
Come on, guys. Give us... Oh, Terry Labonte. Give us something better than a 16. We're going to hit 14.
Cars in turn 2.
There we go.
Go, go! Yes, we nailed that stop. Great work, guys. Okay, you're clear of
Okay.
the lane. Stay behind the 52 car.
All right, let's check it out. There were 4 wide. Yep. And a nice skirt underneath. Kowicki got collected. A lot of cars. A lot of cars. Obviously, Mark Martin flipped. And I'm probably going to show some different angles of this in post with the free roam replay. All right, we're going to be going green here with 32 to go. We're going to have to do a splash and go. I really believe. I mean, we're going to have to do it. Now take a look at this. After the wreck, hopefully I showed a bunch of replays there. We lost a lot of guys. We have 22 cars maybe left. Some guys are lapped down and whatnot. But pretty sure we lost Labonte Speed, Musgrave, Michael Waltrip, Jimmy Hensley, Sterling Marlon, Rick Mass, Dave Marcus, Morgan Shepard maybe, or maybe he was done from that earlier one. But then we lost Darrell Waltrip, Alan Kowicki, and Mark Martin. Those are the three big ones that are up in the points. So, but we still have, again, look at the top three here on this restart. Those are three guys that we're going to be battling for the points. So,
Get ready now. Going green. 8 cars in.
and then Alan Kowicki will come back. So, it is what it is. We just got to...
Green, green, green.
get a good start here, and we didn't. All right, we're gonna have some beat up cars here too. It's not that everyone that wrecked DNF'd. It looks like we have some beat up cars that may cause some headaches the rest of the race. But we only have 20 some cars on the track now. Less likely to see some wrecks, I would assume. Not lose these guys here.
Car outside. Clear.
I think this is the most this is the most cars that have DNF'd in a race
Car outside.
in 1997 and our 1992 season.
Stay low.
I think we had 15 DNF at one of the Michigans in 97. But that's been it. I'm not sure where a lot of these guys got damaged.
Clear outside.
Richard Petty, I saw in a replay, doesn't have his hood anymore. He does not. Neither does Mike Potter
Clear outside.
up here in the Canova white car. And this is a
Car outside.
drafting track.
Lap now. You're in the top 10. Clear.
Jeff Bodine is somehow still alive. Oh, he's a couple laps down, but I mean, he's still running at a decent clip here.
Stay low. Clear
And because of all the DNFs, we're seeing an interesting car up here running up front, Chad Little. But I'm pretty sure, guess who's running in 5th right now? Jim Sauter, 4th. 5th at the line, probably. Nope, 4th. I guess there's a lap down. There's a lapper up there.
inside.
Felt like Chad Little really let off there.
Keep high.
Who's the lapper up there? I don't have time to look.
Clear.
Let's hope we can latch on to the yellow car up here, Ernie Irvin. I think we got him.
That car's a lap down.
Yeah, this race was doomed from the get-go with that early stuff on the DNFs and the wrecks early in the race. shame about Alan Kulwicki too, because I went to the bottom of the track knowing, as soon as I saw smoke, I just bailed to the bottom of the track, and he had plenty of room to come down there, but instead he just plowed right into them. And I saw Wally Dallenbach plow right into somebody. So is everybody up here for position? Yes. So I was reading that wrong. Stanley Smith was back here. He wasn't up near the front, so I was just looking at everything wrong when I was trying to figure out where Jim Sauter was. Again, Mr. Restrictor Plate. I know this isn't Restrictor Plate, but Mr. Drafting. Jim Sauter.
Keep digging. Car
Maybe he
right.
can get the win here.
Keep low. Clear.
Now, we're just kind of laying in the weeds here until the end of the race. We're going to stay here, make sure the leaders don't get too far away from us, and we're going to have a splash and go at the end. And that's going to be our race.
Car inside.
Quick update, 19 laps to go. We left Stanley Smith and Ernie Irvin in the dust. And Davey Allison's pitting. Why would he be pitting with 20 to go? Tires. We're still in the same window as him, right? Or no, because we pitted after. I'm not sure if he pitted on that caution after the big wreck. Well, there's no way he did, because he wouldn't be pitting now. So Davey Allison's going to get hurt, points-wise. Because he's probably taking on 4 tires, the whole shebang. And we're only taking on fuel. Earnhardt in the lead here, trying desperately to get a win. We're probably not going to need the playoffs this year. Again, in any playoffs I come up with custom, a win doesn't mean you're into any playoffs. But it would be cool to see Earnhardt get a win here. Jim Sauter making a move for 3rd place. That's the funniest part of this season. Seems like he always stays above the fray when there are big wrecks and whatnot. And that's what we have to do here. That's what we have to do ourselves. Just not get caught up in anything. I mean, we have a guaranteed... What? Ah, shoot. We're guaranteed to finish in 19th at worst. Or no, DNF 22nd, 23rd, something like that. So regardless of what happens, we're not going to lose a ton of points, but we can gain a ton of points on Rusty Wallace. But again, as I've mentioned, and I'm starting to hammer home now because it's becoming reality, we can't worry about one driver. We just have to worry about ourselves, which is one driver, but you know what I'm saying. We're not worrying about one rival for the points. Because after this race, Bill Elliott is probably going to be in 2nd place in the points. Maybe. I think so. Harry Gant's gonna be. This is a big run for him if he can stay up here. All right, we have pitters. More than a couple guys. Well, a couple guys on pit road. There's only a couple guys left in the race, period. But I'm seeing some cars on pit road, so we might be seeing pit stops. But we have to pit with like in 10 laps. We have to pit to take on fuel only. I don't think we're cheating our fuel system. The modified pit windows and stuff. I think we've been pretty.
All right, we're back in fifth.
We've been pretty diligent with staying true to what the AI does pitting wise, but also we have strategy to employ, which we pitted with 32 laps to go. Window is 30, and we splash and go with 2 to go. We don't have to worry about tires for 2 laps. That's not out of the realm of smart decision making that the AI could do. Harry Gant's pitting.
Okay, we're back in third. Keep hustling. Back in third.
I think we're getting our second win in a row. After this race, we're going to Sears Point, running the old version of it, the one with the carousel and everything. Looking forward to it. All right, those two leaders are pitting now, which means we're going to be in the lead.
The leader's pitting now. We got just 10 more to go. You're
And
back
then
in the lead. Good
we're doing a
job.
splash and go with 3 to go or what have you. Well, let's come up with the number now. We'll do it when we're coming up to 3 to go. So when that says laps to go 4, we're pitting that lap. Let's take a peek and see what they're doing. Let's take a quick peek at what Harry Gant did. Right sides only. Jim Sauter. I mean, he's a leader. Let's see what he's doing. Right sides only. So they're taking on right sides.
Cars a lap down. Outside.
But we're not even doing that.
Clear.
Because we don't have to. Again, we made the right decision. And tires have nothing to do with fuel. We're pitting. We're doing a splash and go just out of a. Don't wreck here. Or no, I think we're a lap ahead of everybody. But yeah, we're doing a splash and go when we don't have to at all.
Stay low. That car's
We'll easily make it the rest of the way, but again, we're keeping everything even, Steven, with the AI. And regardless, we're going to win. And it has nothing to do with fuel. It has to do with tires. They're taking on 2 right sides there when we didn't have to because we pitted. And in retrospect, it's a no-brainer to pit there after that big caution because so many cars DNF'd. We were only going back to quote-unquote the middle of the pack on that pit stop, which was the back of the pack then, which was only 20th place or so. All right, this is going to come down to not screwing up our pit stop. Let's turn off our tires.
No tires this time, guys.
And we're doing a splash.
We'll give you just a splash of fuel.
Yes, sir. Okay, no. Let's think about this now. Not a splash. Yeah, a splash. Wait a minute. 30 laps is fuel. 2 cans. So that's 15 laps to a can. So that would be... See, they have fresher tires than us. Earnhardt's got to go. They have fresher right sides. That's 15 laps to a can. Which means a half a can would be 7.5 laps. That'd be 7 laps. We don't need that many, but we're gonna do that. We're gonna do half a can. And I still think we're fine. I don't think
We'll give you a half can of fuel.
we're gonna be pitting next time by. I said when we had 4 to go, we're gonna be pitting. And again, I just pulled up the tires, nothing. Fuel, half can of fuel. Might be like a 4-second pit stop. I'm nervous. We can win this if we get a good stop. And then we don't want to caution because we're on old tires and we'll get pushed to the back. So there's a there's a gamble involved here. You can see we can't keep up with them with their tires. All right, here we go, baby. This is for all the marbles.
55. Keep it under 4,000 in second. That car's a lap down.
Don't speed.
Watch that speed now. Keep it on 4,000.
Don't speed. My God. That Rusty Wallace sign's been messing with me all race.
Go, go, go. Go,
Okay,
go,
4
go.
seconds.
Keep it under 55. Keep it under 4,000 in second. Okay, you're clear of pit lane.
We should be fine. Who is that? Bobby Hillen. We're fine. Who's this next car? Earnhardt. That might be the lead.
Car out back. Clear.
Or unless they were just unlimited laps down, which I don't think they were. That's probably for the lead right there. Which makes me wonder what happened to Bill Elliott.
Just 2 to go.
Yeah, I thought we were going to be able to run away with that on that splash. I was way wrong. My best guess, I don't know what my best guess is. Maybe that right side tires and splash of fuel was all they needed. I don't know. But hey, this is an unbelievable finish. Or believable finish. Jim Sauter is making a move on Dale Earnhardt. Get out. Oh no, that's
One more lap to go.
Jimmy Beans. I was going to say. And we have somebody on our tail, Bill Elliott. He's not going to catch us in time. I don't think. Unless Bobby Hillen holds us up. And again, we're on these old tires. No, we're fine.
Outside.
P3. Very nice.
Clear.
Dale Earnhardt got that win. Nice. All right, let's check all this out. Yeah, Earnhardt got the win. Jim Sauter gets second place. Yeah, Bill Elliott 4th, Davey Allison 6th, Harry Gant 7th. It's still a big run for him. We'll take a look at the points at Sears Point. That's big for him. Ernie Irvin, beat up car, finished in the top 10. Ken Schrader, haven't seen him in the top 10 that much. He's there now. And then we just had all the DNFs. I mean, it's just a huge wreck. Is what it is. We lost those big names I mentioned. Darrell Waltrip, Alan Kowicki, and Mark Martin there in that one wreck. And we lost all that stuff in the beginning. We lost Rusty Wallace at the very beginning of the race, too, with Ernie Irvin. So that's it. That's it for Michigan. We'll be coming back here shortly. I think 6 or 7 races we'll be back here. And we have to survive the big one here again. And we're going to Sears Point next. Hey, thanks for watching.